Hey guys, you know I'm traveling. I'm in Jacksonville right now and I came across BuiltDrones. And as you know, I ask a lot of questions. And I came across Casey. Casey is the head tech of BuiltDrones. And I had two specific questions because you see my videos. I've been recording videos in Puerto Rico, in the UK with the drone. And I bought a drone and I just bought it. And I wanted to ask, what is the best drone to record videos for businesses, either if it's YouTube or local businesses? And also, I wanted to ask Casey if he can give me any tips about traveling with drones, because I flew from the UK to Puerto Rico and now in Jacksonville, and let me tell you, it's not as easy as it gets, even though I'm traveling with a backpack. So thank you, Casey, for giving me your time.
Absolutely.
First question. I'm gonna buy a drone. I have a local business. What is the best tip you can give me about buying my first drone for video recording?
Honestly, the best thing is you have to figure out what works for you. You can walk into a shop, you can talk to an expert, and they'll tell you, there's stuff everywhere in here. You can talk to an expert about, whatever you want. There's a million drones out there, and everybody's going to tell you what their favorite drone is. Whether or not that's going to work for you can be a completely different issue. So I always tell people it has to be mission specific. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to have? What do you want it to do? And make the decisions from there. I really enjoy the Phantom 3. For the last 4 years, I've built everything from nuts and bolts. Every custom built aircraft that I have, I've done with my own hands. After 4 years, this past August on my birthday, I bought myself a Phantom 3 because I can't build a custom unit now that will do everything the Phantom 3 can for anywhere close to that price point. So I've got some custom aerial rigs, I've got some custom mapping rigs, I've got all my little mini racers, I've got all that kind of stuff. The Phantom 3 was nice because I can shoot really nice video, I can take some great photographs, I can do ortho mapping with some third-party software. There's a lot built into that I can just do pretty much everything with. Now, if I was a videographer and doing a lot of local shoots and I wasn't worried about HD video feed back to myself, for about the same price, you can look at the Unique 4K, the Typhoon 500 4K. So with that, you would have not only a case that comes with it, a handheld gimbal, so you can do handheld shots as well as aerial shots. Instead of having to have a phone or a tablet, there's actually a screen built into the radio and everything comes right back to that. Now it's not an HD feed, but it is a nice, simple basic feed. And rather than having to have, the Black Pearl or a tablet or a phone, it's all in one. So for someone looking to get into it, wanting some 4K footage with an all-inclusive package, maybe that's the best choice. If you've got very specific needs, we've got folks that come in and they're wanting to do things with like infrared sensors, whether they're like scanning the roofs of houses to look for hot spots, things like that. At that point, we would probably build them a custom rig because there's very little out of the box that's going to do everything they want to do. So mission specific, I think, is the key phrase there. What do you need it to do, and then make decisions from there.
Mission specific, that's a great one. Well, I came to BuiltDrones because the first drone I bought was a Phantom 2. If you don't know, I'm going to post a picture and link so you can go and see it. But Casey and his team hooked me up with an LCD so I can go and fly now. And I can see what the camera is seeing, so it's really nice. Now, mission specific, let's say that I own rental property, let's say beach houses.
Okay.
How I can use that give me a tip that I can use that to attract more businesses.
Oh, to attract more business, obviously if you're trying to rent it out and show off its best attributes, by figuring out the best views from the house, the best views of the house, you can get some nice aerial shots, show how large it is, especially if there's a car parked in the parking lot or in the driveway. You can kind of see, the scale of the house. Is it a little tiny bungalow? Is it a big beach house? Are you trying to, rent out a really tiny little beach house for thousands of dollars, or is it, a really good value? Coming past the house, right on the beach, past the house, over the house to look out over the ocean and see what it can see. A lot of basically selling it from a view that most people wouldn't get. And that's the biggest thing with drones is even if you're 15 feet off the ground, most of us aren't 15 feet tall. It's a completely different viewpoint using some very accessible technology.
Last question, traveling with a drone, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. Probably your biggest thing, be very aware of the batteries you're carrying, how much power they hold, how many you've got with you. We've had customers who have traveled with extremely large batteries, with really large mapping drones, really large filming drones, things like that. Sometimes it's easier to ship the batteries rather than try and carry them with you. There is actually a formula that the TSA has on their website that will actually show you what volume of power in a battery you can have on a single flight. So same kind of issue initially when the Phantom 3 came out, DJI said, we're going to ship all these batteries, we're going to send them via airplane. Once they worked out the math, they realized they couldn't do that large of a battery in that volume on airplane, so they had to ship them by boat, and batteries took a lot longer to get here.
So talking about DJI, I have a 2.
Okay.
I'm assuming the 3 is fairly similar on the battery power.
It's a little larger. You're running a 4-cell instead of a 3-cell.
So how many batteries can I fly with?
In most cases, 2 to 3 batteries on these, and you should be perfectly fine.
Okay.
And at that point, you're looking at over an hour's worth of footage. I hate to say it, if you can't get the shot you're looking for in an hour, it's time to go back to pilot school.
Last question. Backpacks, hard cases. I flew with a backpack because I'm flying with carry-ons, and this is the extra bag that I'm flying with. Any advice on either or?
Again, almost kind of a mission-specific type thing. Depending on the type of aircraft you're carrying and what you need to do with it, there are many different options out there. I've seen the soft cases like you've got. We've got the DJI Manfrotto bag. We've got the DJI hard backpack. We have the Go Professional hard cases. There are a lot of options out there based on what you're going to do. I tell people a lot, if they're just kind of, looking for something to keep the dust off it, keep it, reasonably safe, put it in the back of the car, drive around town, do some basic real estate shots, or just flying for fun at a park. The DJI soft backpack is really nice and stylish. Fantastic. If you're looking for a little more protection, if you're flying and you need something that'll be a carry-on, can fit in the overhead compartments, the hard shell backpack or your soft shell backpack, those work perfectly fine. If I was going to check a bag,
hard case.
I would never check a bag in one of the backpacks.
Yes.
The Go Professional hard case is fantastic.
Yes.
We've also got customers that are out at job sites, construction sites, all this kind of stuff, out in the country, and they need to be able to toss it in the back of a truck and drive wherever they need to go. Hard case all the way. I wouldn't go any other way.
Nice. Casey, if the guys want to check you out in Jacksonville and the website or anywhere, where can they find you?
We are at www.BuiltDrones.com. We are here in Jacksonville, Florida, at the corner of 295 and Atlantic Boulevard. Come on by and see us, and we'll get you taken care of.
Thank you guys for watching, and remember to always create, manage, and grow. Create the life that you want to live. Don't live the life that is handed to you. Manage your time wisely and grow every single day.